want to know, we can... Bye. No, absolutely not. You... All right, y'all. So today I'm about to talk to you guys about my worst date ever. But before I begin, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I like commitment, so commit. Let's commit. We're family. We're family, okay? All right, y'all. My worst day ever. Here we go. Here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. So I was in college. I don't remember when in college. I can't really recall the time, but there was a summer that I was single. And yes, I have to say that because most of my college career, I was in relationships. I was in 2 significant relationships throughout my college career. So definitely a relationship girl. But anyway, long story short, I had to be single during this time, and I was on Tinder. Shout out to Tinder. Okay. And so at this time on Tinder, I meet this guy and he seems cool, right? We have some conversations and he's like, hey, you want to come out to meet me in Atlanta? I said, okay, cool. I'll do that. Mind you, I live about an hour from Atlanta and I go to UGA, go Dogs. I think I go to UGA. Yeah, I was going to UGA at the time. Okay. So that's how it starts. I'm working a job and everything like that. So he says, let's meet up like Friday. And I realized I'm off, or I was getting off around the time he was asking for me to be able to meet up with him. And so anyway, long story short, this is kind of where things go left, which is bad because we haven't even started a date yet. All right, y'all. So, okay, we go and meet in Atlanta, or we're supposed to go meet in Atlanta. I get off from work late. I think that day I get off from work late and I am basically trying to rush home and get ready to go to the date in Atlanta. And I rush home and y'all, by the time I get ready, it's literally probably like 20 minutes before the date starts. So I'm extremely far behind. I'm letting him know, I'm keeping communication with him. I'm letting him know like, hey, I'm running late. I'm sorry. I'm running late. I got off of work late. Now it's taking me a while to get myself together. And I'm whatever. I'm just apologizing. He's saying he's cool. It's cool. So anyway, 20 minutes before the date starts, I head out. Now, y'all, when I head out, okay, I'm leaving from an hour away. So an hour without traffic, right? So he's asking me to meet him on a Friday evening in Atlanta. Not his fault, right? He was doing the right thing. Nice guy, date, things like that. I get off from work late and I take a while to get ready. So now here we are, hour out, traffic time. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm literally 2 hours late to the date. I know y'all are going to like eat me up in the comments. I'm 2 hours late to the date. Okay. And if it was me, I probably would have canceled. I probably wouldn't have shown up. If I was him, I probably would have left, but he stayed. He waited for me for 2 hours for me to show up to the date. And God bless him. I was so at fault. Y'all, I'm not even going to make it sound like I wasn't at fault, but it gets worse. Okay. So I'm not only 2 hours late. Okay. I get there. And he's already ordered food, things like that. And I can tell he's irritated, right? And here's the thing. I'm trying to apologize. I'm trying to like make it right. I'm offering to pay for things. I'm offering to pay for what he's already paid for because I felt terrible about being so late. And I was appreciative that he waited. But what ends up happening is he's mad, y'all. He's irritated. And he's making me feel the energy of being irritated. And to some extent, I understood that. But when we're now there for an hour and you still bringing up things about me being late, I'm like, okay, all right, I got it. If you didn't want to wait, don't wait. That's how I look at it. Like, I understand. I would have been cool with you saying, forget it. Like, I would have understood that. But now I've paid for things. I'm like trying to make the energy the best that we can. And, he's really irritated. So that's what happens. He starts saying some smart comments. I start saying smart comments back. But I'm trying to not be combative because I understand that I am at fault. Okay. I know I was late. So after, about an hour or so, we start I start getting myself together, and I'm saying to myself, like, I probably could never, like, the vibe wasn't right. I was late, which started the vibe up wrong. And then from that point on, he's being rude the rest of the date, just bringing, well, you were late. Well, you just constantly, after every single thing being said, it was like, kind of beating me up with, I'm late. And I get it. I'm late. I know I'm late. I've apologized. I've done everything that I could conceivably think that I can do. And you waited, and I'm here, and I'm grateful. But now I'm getting the worst version of you because now you're being rude. You're being rude to me. You're kind of being rude to the waiter. Like, it was just a lot. And so at this point, I'm like, I'm totally not going to see this person again. Like, I've just already said in my mind, like, we're never talking again. And I wasn't mature then, so I wouldn't verbalize that on the day. I was trying to, like, go throughout the rest of the date, to be pleasant because I felt bad about being so late initially. Anyway, long story short, we were like leaving, and then he wants to, like, me to come over or something. It was something to that effect. Like, he wanted me to come over or something. I'm like saying to myself, like, you've been a jerk this whole time. Like, since I've been here, you've been a jerk the whole time. At this point, I came all the way from where I'm from. You live in the Atlanta area. So I'm driving an hour here for you to give me a negative attitude. You waited, right? I'm here. I've apologized. I paid for things. I've done everything that I could possibly do, to make it right. And now you want to know if we can. Bye. No, absolutely not. You got me all the way messed up. Absolutely not. So then he's like, well, okay, you know what? I finally forgive you for being late. And next time, this is what I would like for a date. And he starts to tell me what he wants and where he would like for me to take him. And I think it was like, he said that because I was late the first time that I owe him 3 dates. But mind you, I paid for part of this date, okay? I'm not going to say I paid for the whole thing because I didn't. I think we split it. I think it was like 50-50. Paid for his, I paid for mine. So at this point, I paid for mine. I've tried to make the best of the time that we did spend together. All you did was spend the time being mad at me for being late. I'm not even really attracted to you like that because now I'm seeing you in person. You're not really what I thought I don't know. I ain't gonna call him a catfish because he wasn't a catfish, but you don't really appear like the person that I thought you were. Okay, so I'm not attracted to you. I'm trying to make the best of the date. You come across strong to, like, try to get me to sleep with you. I'm not going to. And then you say I owe you 3 more dates because I was late. Y'all, I could not get out of there fast enough. I say that with all honesty. Literally, I spent, like, rushing from work, getting ready, driving out there 2 hours. Because if it was 20 minutes, I was on the road for an hour and 40 minutes to get there. He's waiting. When I get there, I'm met with irritable energy, angry, frustrated, showing me he's frustrated, showing the people that were there frustrated. I paid for my side. He paid for his side. And he's still irritated. And then at the end of the day, then you want to sleep with me, and then you want to tell me how I can make it up to you moving forward. No. Pass? No. So needless to say, I was like, I wasted my life. I need to take my behind home and not do this again. And so I try to be cordial. I wasn't the type of person at the time to be like, nah, I ain't never seen, I'm not that kind of girl. So I was like, cool. All right, well, let me go home. I got, class stuff. I got a project I got to work on, blah, 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 blah. And y'all, I dipped out of there, and that was the last time that man ever heard from me again. And yes, he hit me up. He did. He hit me up multiple times after that to, you know, tell me how much he liked me and like my voice and things like that. I'm like, when I was there, you gave me the worst energy, you know? And here's the thing, y'all. I knew I would, like, I didn't, you know, normally on a date, I wouldn't have no man pay for me, right? So I paid for myself, you know, in that situation, especially a first date, you know, over time with timing, then yeah, I'll pay for you, you pay for me, whatever. We gonna treat each other. That as we move into it. But the first date and you asking me out and I'm driving, you know, out to see you. I'm in college. I don't have money like that. So yes, I mean, I was like, this was a no, like, no. And so, yeah, that that was the worst day ever. It was bad energy, bad vibes. It started off wrong. I probably should have just said, let's do it another time. Like, honestly, looking back, I should have just said, never mind, let's not do this. That's what I should have done. Y'all, so the lessons learned from the story, the lessons learned. Lessons learned, number one, is that I'm a little hesitant about online dating, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. My spirit, I don't know. Number two is that if I'm going to be that late, I'm going to cancel. Okay. Like, I'm just going to cancel. I'm not even going, even if the person says they're going to wait, I'm going to cancel. Okay. That's going to happen. And number three, I learned that, you know, even if somebody is like dead set on being upset with me, like, I'm going to still present myself in the best manner, because even though he was upset with me, like when I left, like, he was like, I love your energy. I want to see you again, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, at that point, you know, my first impression of you was bad energy, bad vibes, says you're cool with something and you're absolutely not. Like, so that was a lesson learned for me that, like, regardless, I need to show up as the best version of myself and try to make the best of it, even if somebody else is dead set on being mad. Okay. That's what I learned. Anyway, y'all, that is my worst date ever story. Go ahead and comment below. Please don't eat me up too bad, y'all. I was young. I tried. I sent him a message. I said I'm like running late. I'm sorry. But go ahead, comment below, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button, y'all. I have so much fun with you guys on here. Join my family. I've got content coming out almost daily, so you don't want to miss any of this. Okay. All right, y'all. You guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.